So AR minimum wage, 520. We'll call it. We'll push it way back in the back there. So he's talking about Walmart and he's indexing it from Walmart's stand, and I do agree. I would defend that. You guys do pick up more people in terms of regular. When it comes to the application on an index, you positively locate it like I would a person on the terminal of a 90-pound woman working a station where I unload stuff by hand, expecting the differential to do it by physical location. And he said to the number right there at the back end of it, we can tell by our customers. Well, there's more to it in terms of, and I actually gave him a few extra seconds before I let him get there because I was going to call it at the question. And relative to this statement, again, I'm kind of overlapping doing some time notations. Had to go back and watch it for the question. But in there's a notation is, does the government do that? Is their workforce program up to par on having stations and positions in an area or differentials between a cashier and a inventory person, secretary, for skill bases with the spectrums that makes it fair against this person and that person for the IMA base to any work fraud function in physics to the insurance models of arresting homeland security indexes of using that gravity on this planet, because Walmart is not responsible for that. They give us the numbers that correlate a shadow problem based on the form that need to be adjusted. Product line, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, the difference of where they were and what they are, which are true indexes of the building in itself, that I could run that experiment right now. That's a variable of the military based of a spectrum and a differential in the fractalization of this. But nevertheless, you would say, as an American, are you satisfied with your job, the ladders, the system provided to you in a clean governmental line where there are clean work fraud cases, disputes that can be handled with the reaction like they are their own terminal? For the training level of, I had a $15 an hour person in that terminal, and there is somebody to defend them based in the system of how far they were supposed to go, or train them based on that physical incident being an exam of, even if it's the shadow problems of how wrong that could have to be readjusted, even if it is you beat the shit out of this guy, or we go beat the shit out of him, or we arrest them, or we arrest them. You do not go past this part because of some of those things in the nature of GameStop and the function of Robin Hood's case and the hedge fund companies, mathematics in general, and what we have to find to be a hub for an institution like Peloton to begin the forge, the Grove and the Forge here relative to right now. It is, at this point in time, Walmart is the informational AI sensor in which we determine the physics of LiDAR in this situation relative to 1 week in the standard of how this goes. 7 days, isn't that right, gentlemen? If we wanted to make a fit in there, we could. To then becoming the furnace.